All right, Taurus, we are back with another channel message. I don't know what's going to come out today, but let's see together, shall we? Channel messages for Taurus. I hope y'all ready for New Year's. 2025 is so close. So close. Channel messages for Taurus. All right, you got the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. All right. All right. This is different. All right. So what I keep saying all right. Um I can't tell what's real from what's fake. I can't tell what's the projection that you want to be displayed or what is actually happening. So I'm going to have to pull some other cards to really dig for this, Taurus, because I feel like I'm working. Let's see what's going on. Maybe you got some stalkers. Okay. And so you are playing crazy or you're playing like you don't know something. But people around you may feel like you do, or you really don't know something, but people think you do. So it could be anyone. I don't know, y'all. You gotta let me know if it's option A, where you really know, like you really know the truth, but you're pretending like you don't. Drop option A, so I know that's you. Okay. If you really don't know, but people think that you do, then drop option B. And then if you're just C, like I don't know what the hell any of this means, then drop option C. Okay, we're gonna include you in this shit as well. All right, so let's see. Because I feel like to other people, they feel like you're getting a reality check. To other people, they feel like you are losing out on opportunities. Options are closing in on you, and this is a response to you being frustrated with it, and so they feel like they're getting confirmation to your demise. Okay, like finally you are getting what you deserve. Excuse me, come again. What was that? Oh, you said Taurus was getting what they deserve. Psych. Okay. And so it's like, I'm hurt. I'm failing. I'm struggling, So either you're putting that performance on or you really hurt and struggling. I don't know. I don't know. Looking for you, looking you up. Telling you. These are people looking you up, trying to see what you're up to, trying to get confirmation of whether if they really got you hooked on phonics. If they really got you. Spiritual hater in reverse. Hates on you, spirituality, light, magic, power in reverse. Okay. So a lot of this is saying that with the Seven of Cups and spiritual hater, you do have people hating on you. You do have people preying on your downfall. And they are hidden, unhealed. They don't even know they're hating on you. They don't even know that they're hating on you. And because they don't know that they're hating on you, because they haven't done the spiritual work, they're convinced that they've done the spiritual work, and they feel as if you have no idea that they haven't really done the spiritual work. And I feel as if you, with the Ace of Swords, it's pretty much saying with the Ace of Swords in reverse that you're not trying to convince these people that they need to do spiritual work. So you're kind of letting people be. You're letting the cards fall where they may. All right, confirm that if it's you. I feel like you're moving on. Wolves in sheep's clothing. You know what time it is. This came out in the last message as well. We have fake smiles. So there's a consistent message here. You are aware of your haters. You are aware of the fake love. You are aware of all of it. But just because you're aware of it doesn't mean you have to give it validity into your life. And I feel like that's the reality of the situation. I feel like failure is only going to be an option for those that come with the intention to fuck with you. If they don't come with no intentions to fuck with you, they'll be good. Okay? So you are aware. But you're not giving them no clout. You are aware of the impersonators that want to be you. You are aware of the copycats. You are aware of all of that shit. You don't need proof of it. You don't need proof of it, and you don't have to explain to someone else. You don't have to help no one else understand what you know what you know. You don't have to let no one understand what you understand. That's what I feel like. Because we got no facts in reverse. And so they may want you to explain to me how I am unhealed. Explain to me how I need to work on myself. Explain to me what am I doing wrong. That's their job. They're supposed to be hitting up Google and doing their own personal research. Right? Not wasting your time. So what did Rima say? He said, so I must, what he said, I must create the music, direct the creativity process, and explain to you the art of it all, or the meaning behind the art. You know, it's only a Google click away or some shit he said. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Apply yourself, study to show yourself approved, pull up Google, ask critical questions. What else is this? That's the beauty of art. It's meant to be up to the person perceiving it to create the meaning from it. And if that's the meaning that they get, that something is devilish, if that's the meaning that they get, that you are not who you say you are, they're entitled to their opinion. But should that change the trajectory of the art that you're creating or how you're expressing yourself? No. Should you be stuck on, you know, trying to be their friends, trying to get them all to agree with you? No, you just keep it moving. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. So if this is you, affirm that in the comment section down below. Let me know. Raise your right hand. That is me. That is me. That is me all day. Let me know how many real ones are out there today. You see that? Look at that. You see that? Raise your right hand. Let me know you good. Put your thumbs up. Put your lighters in the air. Do 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 do. All right, let's see. Channel messages for Taurus spirit. Channel messages for Taurus. Yeah, you have allegiance in reverse. So what this tells me is that you are unpledging any allegiance to people that you have to explain everything to them. You have to do everything for them. Honesty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. If you're incompatible, you're incompatible. If it don't resonate, you don't resonate. That's fair. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think you have a very good head on your shoulders. We have robbery. We have justice. Ooh, there's a snake in my boot. So you had someone trying to impersonate you, pretend to love you. And I feel like your ancestors caught them and was like, nah. I feel like someone grabbed them by the collar and made them holler. Someone was dragged to the spiritual realms and was put in like a interrogation room. And they were like, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no. Someone had a horrible fucking dream. And they were like, you can have them. You can. I don't want to do this anymore. Please leave me alone. I see someone really begging, like in their dream, like a nightmare. You are someone's worst nightmare. Taurus. What is this? There's a couple that someone's being taken in for questioning. There's some type of secret. Someone has a past that you weren't aware of, Taurus, and they are being indicted. They are being investigated. They are being looked into. And even while all of that is happening, you got out of there in the nick of time. Your spiritual team got you out of a situation in the nick of time. Because I feel like you won't be going down with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see here. I feel like you are kind of like, y'all could have each other. Yeah. I feel like you are, you know, situations are only as relevant as the attention that you give it. And if you give a situation attention, then it's relevant to you and it matters. However, you pretending like you don't know that someone around you is also connected to someone that you know, and that they are kind of like hiding. But it's like, don't mess with my man. I'm a brother, wanna break it to you. And I feel like you're pretty much saying, like, you can have him or her. They're yours. Keep them. Take care of them. Y'all could go run off in marital bliss or some shit like that. That's what I'm seeing here. And I think you're even going to be fair. I feel like somebody wanted you to give them an ultimatum. You had someone that wanted you to give them an ultimatum because they were trying to bring you back to a frequency of who you used to be. And that's why they were bribing you, or they wanted you to bribe them, give them an ultimatum. Like, if you don't do this, I'm going to do this to you. They strategically played that whole situation out like that because they want you to go back to the version of you that was getting into your car, riding around town 3-4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out where the motherfucker is. That's not who you are anymore. Okay? But that's someone's toxic way of feeling loved. This is someone that wanted you calling around, calling relatives, trying to figure out what someone is up to. Are they okay? Are they alive? That's not who you are anymore. And whatever they were trying to do, it failed miserably. And they wanted you to be the person to aggressively do it, because if shit hit the fan, right, and then later on you find out some shit that is hurtful, or you find out some shit that was sneaky, lying, it's like they'll be able to say, hey, listen, I never said I was perfect, but you said you wanted to be with me. I didn't force you to be with me. I left you alone. You came looking for me. And so that is the flip, the swap that they wanted to play with you. And so they went and got a couple lookalikes like you. They went because they couldn't get you to compromise. They went and got some other people, some competition, some other options that remind, where it's like, well, look what you got. Look, these people see my worth. You don't see my worth, but these people do. And so it wasn't an attempt to get your attention. They got your attention all right. They just got the wrong kind of attention. And it's not the attention that you necessarily were aware of. It's like they got Archangel Michael instead. You know what I'm saying? Because now they've created karma for themselves. So this is someone that is always generating karma for themselves. They're always generating more lessons to learn. Whatever this situation is, they gonna be sober today. That's what I'm seeing here with this. Dang, your person or whoever this person is, they could be trying to bribe someone like, I will pay for the abortion, I will pay for whatever, I'll pay to get rid of it. Let's just clean this mess up. And the other person is like, nah, I'm keeping it. I hit the motherfucking jackpot. Dang, that's messed up. Somebody wanted this with you. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, Taurus. There is somebody that wanted this life with you. Whoever they're tied up with, they wanted that person to be you. Not whoever they got. Not this fake version of you. But playing devil's advocate for so long put them in a position where now their lies are catching up to them. Now they are trying to use you as a way to get out of this situation because they're in too deep. But they need you to chase them or do certain things that would make the other person be like, you know what, I'm better than this. I'm walking away from this. Because ultimately that's how they want to get you back. I want you back. So we got a couple space fillers here. Let's keep going. Let's go a little bit deeper. What do we have? We got decrease. Channel messages for Taurus. We have milestone in reverse. Damn. Anxiety in reverse. Whew. When you sleep good, hearing bad news. So you've emotionally detached from a situation. That's what I'm seeing here. You've been to this place before. Wherever this person's trying to trigger in you, you've been there before. You've been to this low point before in your life. You've learned these lessons over and over again. You've had to lose a lot dealing with these kinds of tactics, these kinds of people. And so right now, it is a test with milestone in reverse. Someone is testing your patience. Someone is trying to test to see if you have successfully gotten over them or not. And how they are able to determine that, you start crashing out. In the past, you used to crash out. You used to cry. You used to feel sad. You used to worry. You used to argue back and forth with them. You used to lose your patience. Someone has a bad child relationship with a person, you know. This has to be an adult. But the way in which they feel love, maybe their mother did this with them. You know, like when you're young and you're like, go take a shower, and then that person never takes a shower, and you keep threatening that you're going to do something to them, and then eventually it ends in some type of childlike play where the mom is chasing them around with a belt or, you know, a machete. And then they're laughing like, all right. And when the mom does that, it makes the person feel like that's love. You know. And maybe you don't want to chase someone around and make them go take a shower. Maybe you don't want to chase your partner around and make them do right. But this is someone's love language. Yeah, that's how they feel loved. When you blow up their phone, when you pull up at their job, when you like, okay, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Or maybe you don't say it, you just show up and then they just talk you down. And then you end up not doing it. So the objective is not really for you to... Go ahead. The objective is not really for you to get to a point of actually doing the act, but rather threatening to do it. Hold on. It's like stuck right here. Threatening to do it until they act right. And they feel like, oh, he loves me. She loves me. Okay. Dark thoughts. Yes. And when you're not doing that, they feel like they've lost you. So certain events that have played out has literally been so you don't mature, so you don't grow up, Like, stay a child, be a lost child with me, be a lost boy and girl with me, lose sleep with me, stay up all night with me. Great achievers, like reckless energy. Y'all never get to the next phase in the relationship or the next phase of development. And so you caring less about what this person is up to, what they're doing, and what they have going on in their life is like a major achievement for you. I feel like you're going to get some type of recognition. I see you passing a very significant test. Check the cookies for me. Still cooking. Good luck. Ooh, you about to be blessed for letting this situation go. And I think on some level, this person's soul, they know it. Like, they know you're gonna be good without them. They know that. It's like crazy, but they really do. They scared of it about it too. Let me get some cards. Hold on. Let's move this around. I don't know. I feel like I want something sweet. I really do. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. It could be a craving, but it just feels like it just came out of nowhere. Maybe you're craving something sweet. I don't know. That could be a confirmation for somebody. Like, you know what? Let me go pop some popcorn. Like maybe you eat a snack when you listen to these types of readings. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on. Before I play this video, I know I'm going to be here for about the next 45, 50 minutes. Let me give me some nacho cheese. Let me get a snack. And then we could talk all night long. Okay, TT? Okay. We get a snack with you. But no, for real, my kids wanted some cookies. So that's what we're doing. We're baking some cookies. Okay. But I don't know. I've been craving crumble for some reason. And I hate crumble. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know if it's mukbang. But like, it's been popping up on my feed a lot lately. Where like people are sitting in their car. And they are like, it's like ASMR. They got a big ass bowl of milk with ice in it. And I'd be like. And then they dip it. And they be like. And I'd be like, how the fuck does your teeth tolerate that shit? Hey, them porcelains don't play. And they be like, I'm like, how do y'all chew it like that? Y'all are, I'm telling y'all, it's amazing. It's Ripley's Believe It or Not in real life out here on the internet. So we got some unfinished business. I don't feel like it's unfinished business on your part, but I do feel like a lot of, I think the cookies are done. I feel like Go get your sister. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it for a second, okay? Let me get it. Can always smell when something is done because it gives a certain aroma. Cooked a little too long. Gotta let it cool down, okay? But you could get milk? You want to put it in the fridge? That's gonna make it hard, faster. Do what you want. Learn the hard way then. Okay. What I was saying. But y'all gotta learn patience What was I saying? Oh, we were talking about the cycles. Okay, so there is a collective of people. For all of y'all influencers, people on social media, stuff like that, there's a collective of people that are watching tarot. They're connecting with spirituality because they are the collective that wants these types of connections back. Okay. And they want you to tell them that it's not over. They want you to tell them that they're going to get back with that person, X, Y, and Z. That it's just a phase. We just had an argument. We're going to work it out, right, TT? Tell me it's going to work out. Tell me it's going to be better. And when you tell them that there's consequences to being impatient, you become, it's like a love-hate relationship with you. And so not only the dysfunctional love that they have with those people set in, they also develop a dysfunctional relationship with the reader. They develop a dysfunctional relationship with whoever is telling them that it is a negative karmic relationship or cycle. They become very defensive and apprehensive to everything that you say, but nonetheless, they can't deny that every time they do it their way, they fall down. So you do have their undivided attention, but understand that it is from a skeptic's perspective. And from a skeptic's perspective, they are like your biggest hater. Okay? But they can't deny that you are right about something. But their pride makes them feel as if it's like, I'm going to listen, but I hope you fail. I'm going to pay attention, but I hope that you don't, no one else has to go through what I'm going through with you. There's something about that, because the Six of Wands and the online card is pretty much saying that you're leaving that level of consciousness behind, and that level of consciousness doesn't like being left behind. So the same way they don't like when their karmic relationships or their people leave them behind and move on, they've developed that same type of dysfunction with you in your roles of influence. And so it's like, how dare you outgrow me? Now, the people that want to support you feel like you are leaving them just like everybody else. Okay. Now, in this situation, I feel like it works to your benefit, right? What Spirit is saying, it works to your benefit because you would have still been trying to be like the good guy or the good girl. When you're trying to be a good guy and good girl, like we talked about in other videos, you get stuck into an algorithm of people pleasing. When you're stuck in that algorithm of people pleasing, it's inauthentic. It doesn't register as authenticity. It registers as fitting in. And so you would have to compete with other people that are also fitting in, and you would have to compete for titles, thumbnails, and so forth. To get out of that storm, to manifest better for yourself, you're going to have to sacrifice the rat race. Okay. What does that mean? You're going to have to sacrifice the statistics. You're going to have to sacrifice the consistency, the expectation, the milestone, whatever your TikTok back office, Instagram back office, YouTube back office is saying, you're going to have to sacrifice that. Okay? No matter how many subscribers you have, no matter how many supporters you once had, I don't care what you do for a living, you have to pretend as if you're starting from zero always, because you are manifesting a new frequency. And this Spirit is really, really, really laying it on very stupid simple. Okay? But those that are meant to receive it will get it. Okay? So just drop a green check down in the comment section. Let me know you got all your marbles. And so this is the time to really have fun. play around, do stupid shit. It's meant to work for you. This is the season to just, I'm just doing this shit for pure entertainment. It's pure fun. And in that space, you're going to attract people. Wizard, you're going to attract, this is your wizardry. Because what happens is your heart is open. You feel like what you're doing it from a space of confidence. It's drama free. You're able to concentrate on work. You're committed. You're learning new stuff. You're trying things out. You're learning new skills. Okay. Some of y'all, you may be teaching yourself other things. You know what I'm saying? Then focusing it all on one area. And I feel like that's what you're meant to be doing. And so it's not about the milestones or the achievements right now in your life. But yes, you do have other people that they're watching the clock. They're watching your manifestation. They're watching they're watching the pot cook because they don't know how to use their senses. They don't know how to smell the aroma. They don't know what you cooking until you actually share it, And I feel like that's the season that you're meant to be in. You don't have to tell nobody and keep anybody up to date. Do it when you feel like it. Use your senses, because that's where that's where you hit your lucky streak. Especially if you know that you're doing things so you don't have to compromise your authenticity and your integrity. This is the fun time. I think Doechii said it, where she wanted to start a whole new platform, X, Y, and Z, but what did she say? I think her manager told her, no, this is just your opportunity to start playing around with different stuff. And I think that's what you meant to do, play around with different stuff until you figure out what you want to do. I see you buying a house. I see you. It's like, even though you're not hitting those milestones, guess what? You still going to achieve the greatest thing you've ever done. You still going to be that millionaire. You still going to beat the anxiety. You still going to conquer fear. You're going to look back in hindsight and be like, wow, if someone was to tell me that this was going to be my reality, I would have never believed them. And it all comes from you stop trying. Like, once you stop trying, things happen. Doors open for you. It is bittersweet, but this is it's like going viral energy. I see people wanting to partner with you, but you're like, no, I'm good. I'm a free agent right now. Some of y'all, it's going to be like people want to be in a relationship with you, and you're like, no, I want to stay single. And I feel like when you decline certain offers like that, it does sting certain people. And so just be aware that it may take time for other people to get over rejection by you. Because there's a lot of fragile egos in your life. So I feel like occasionally, people are going to come back around to see if you regret your choices, to see if your platforms are dwindling based off of these choices, to get some type of confirmation that that the curses that they sent your way is actually coming into fruition. I think for you guys that actually do the work, to actually be out here helping the collective, shining light on people, certain times of the year, this is gonna happen every year. Because again, certain times of the year, people don't want to hear about doing work. They want to hear you tell them that their person is coming back and that they're meant to be in their complacent roles. If that's not your spiritual purpose, then clearly they're going to bite their tongues and sit back in their chairs with their snobbish attitude and be very upset with you. Destiny. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm struggling to find the right path. We have secret desires. Unspoken needs can plunge you into deep confession. Someone's going to be confessing their emotions to you. We have enlightened truths. Share your insights. Spread awareness with the power of honesty. So, one thing that listen, your divine counterpart can only recognize you in a room full of crowded people by how authentic you are. So, if you know, like, you want to be authentic to the best of your ability, but you're having a hard time doing that because of these frequencies that don't want to see you transition out of those frequencies, you're changing. And so, which one would you choose? Would you sacrifice the people, places, or things, or would you sacrifice yourself? It seems hard, but it's a very easy decision unless you struggle with boundaries and putting yourself first. And if that's what you struggle with, then this is a confirmation that that's the area that you need to work on. And that's why your life purpose has to come before your person. That doesn't mean that they are not coming in. You got to stop watching the pot boil. And while that's boiling, can we work on other topics? Can we talk about other things that are in regards to you, your career, your purpose? Can we get those? Can we work on those things? Can we improve our bodies, our minds, and our spirits? Are those things a priority, just like love? And if they are, stay a while. And if they aren't, click off. Bang it. Sayonara. That was last season. We're out of that season. You had all holiday season to sit there and wallow over shit that you can't change. Now it's time to pick yourself up and be grateful about the things that were taken from you, if it was taken from you. The things that stayed, if they stayed. Celebrate. I like this for you, Taurus. Because we got the devil in reverse. Okay, so what's the deep confession? Someone wanted to wait until like retrograde was over, party season was over, so they could start really talking deeper to you about feelings and things that they have to say. You know, they know that you're a part of their destiny, but it's like, let's just wait until the whole winter season, retrograde, is over. Because that's the time of year where the freaks come out at night. So this person's gonna put their guards down and tell you a lot more. They just want to wait until they don't want to rush to have a conversation with you or to talk about these different things. And so availability is important to this person. So there's some insights I see you sharing with someone. They're going to be sharing with you. I see someone calling you. You guys talking on the phone. I'm hearing you get it. Temperance, yeah. And then we have, what is this? Enlightened truths, judgment, temperance, the tower in reverse. Clarify the tower in reverse, spirit. Because I want to call this an epiphany, right? But this isn't something that you could have done. This is someone's own pilgrimage to confront the things that they're avoiding. And I feel as if with the Nine of Pentacles, it's giving me a Bridgerton moment. You know how Colin, struggled with the idea of his partner being in the public eye or his partner having certain accolades. It was an insecurity. And this person, he went from not feeling as if they were compatible to changing his perspective. And I feel like He gave her pretty much an ultimatum. I think he did, yeah. He was like, you could have this life with me, but you got to give X, Y, and Z up. And at first she was like, sure. And then it turned into like, you know what? It's not worth not being who I am. For what? Your family to accept me, you to accept me, society to accept me? Because what I'm seeing here is she was doing something in hiding. That's like, like she was, no one knew who her voice was. There's something about doing something in hiding, not being able to be who you are out loud, and then people feeling ashamed by what you do. And so because you're so far removed from the comforts of society, the only thing that society can do is try to convince you to come back to it. So it's bigger than just a person. It's a collective. It's a consciousness. And the position that you're strategically placed in a cosmic area, from a cosmic degree, you're going to meet people that are at certain degrees in contrast of your placements in your chart, and those placements will respond to situations exactly how they're supposed to. And this is so you can have an opportunity to try different flavors, try different combinations, and see what it is that you like. So imagine yourself being at a factory shop, a chocolate factory, and there's so many candies, and you have Willy Wonka saying like, try every flavor. Okay. This is the only way for you to really know whether or not you want this type or this, or what you want this or you want that. What do you like? And then now you don't have to eat it all. You don't have to indulge. It doesn't have to be in your life forever. But now you have an idea of what flavors you like best. And this is the next phase of your life that I feel like you're embarking on. Yes. Meeting people, dating people. I dropped so low. Meeting people, dating people, trying different flavors. Your personal life and your romantic life is evolving. And the ones that don't work, it's like the ones that don't work will be the ones that don't want to take their time to get to know you. And that's how I know the reading is over. We started out as close friends. Now you turn into my everything. Yes. You're meant not to know who it's going to be in the end. You're meant not to know who's going to be that person. And if you think you got it figured out, you're in for a wild surprise. I can guarantee you, if you resonate with this reading, when this person and you get together, when you guys meet your person, you're going to be like, I never would have thought in a million years it would be this person. So whoever you envision in that person, they're in your mind, but they may not be there all the time. So you're up to something. I love you, Taurus, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.